Hello everyone. Today I'm doing a chit chat, get ready with me. I feel like we haven't talked in a minute and I have been struggling. I am so excited to shoot this video because I feel like we just aren't, we're not as close as we used to be because I haven't updated you guys on my life. Today I'm going to take the opportunity to ameliorate everything that's happening here. At the same time, I'm going to be your BFF through the screen. I'm going to dry my hair and I'll be with you in a second. Wow! Look at her. Oh! I just love myself. Okay, today I am going to lunch with two fabulous ladies. I'm being social again, which is weird. Fully vaccinated. I have the liberty to start seeing people a little bit, which is weird because I see two people, my boyfriend and my mom. And my anxiety, she's become my new best friend, but I hate her. I urge you all to get vaccinated so you and me can go to lunch and share a hug. I put these with this, but I'm not sure about the shoes. I think I need to change the shoes. So this is the final outcome. Everyone needs to be wearing sunscreen. I really can't stress this enough. On a Laura Mercier primer that I love. You can shop everything down below. How do you always look so put together? That's an interesting question because I very much don't. Really want to emphasize the message. Social media is so not an accurate portrayal of literally anything. Not everyone is seeing the full picture all the time. I want you to know that I don't post myself when I feel gross, look gross, or am having a bad day. But those very much still happen. Pimple, 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 acne scars. I'm working on it, but I'm not all there all the time. Okay, this kind of ties into it. Actually, let me start putting on my makeup. Where's my foundation? I'm gonna use this foundation. I've never used it before and I really want to try it. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. What do you do when you're feeling less than? It's really hard to be able to see this on social media, but so many influencers feel horrible about themselves. It's so easy to be like, why don't I look like that? Why haven't I accomplished as much as them? If you're feeling less than about your appearance, remind yourself beauty goes only skin deep. Beauty will get you nowhere in life. We think that being beautiful and being perceived as beautiful is the end all be all, but it is so not. The most successful people don't give a shit about the way that they look. The people that we look up to and revere, we don't give a shit about the way that they look. We care about what they do and how they've done it and how they treat others, and that's what we look up to. So why are we putting ourselves to a different standard? Instead of looking down upon yourself and saying, oh, I wish I had a flatter stomach, which I do to myself all the time, I have to snap out of it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go pick up a book, make myself smarter, make myself more intelligent. What my mind has to offer is so much greater than what my appearance has to offer. If you're feeling less than about your accomplishments, then use that as motivation. Look at someone else's accomplishments and be like, I can do that, but I can do that 10 times better and I'm gonna do it right now. This concealer is a life changer. Now I'm gonna use my Blush and Bloom Duo. If you guys don't know what this is the product that I launched and it's in Sephora, so if you want to go to Sephora, see my picture, take a picture with my picture. This product is called Be Loud because I want all of you guys to stand up and fight for what you believe in. Be loud and make noise and make change. It's just beautiful, okay? It's just absolutely stunning, so go get it. I don't know why I wasn't doing this the whole time. Is this too yellow? What's your opinion about the vaccine? Guys. Go get your vaccine, please. I'm literally not a scientist, a doctor. I know a little bit about this because I heard a radio talk show talk about it. It is a type of SARS, disease. I don't know. There was an outbreak of SARS 12 years ago. It was contained and it didn't become a pandemic. So, it's so new, it's so scary. It's actually not. It's not. It's proven to be super safe. It's literally the only way we will ever go back to normal. If you're vaccinated, you can hang out unmasked with other vaccinated people. Imagine when we're all vaccinated. We will not need to wear masks. So go get your goddamn vaccine. Rapid fire question. Dream vacay is definitely Australia. When you're vaccinated, you can travel. I literally read it this morning. What to do? Okay, there's a lot about being unproductive and unmotivated and not knowing what to do about it. Give yourself time, first of all. If you're just recently feeling unmotivated and you're feeling drained and you're feeling like you hit a plateau, don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay to not be okay, especially right now. There's so much going on that it's completely normal to need to take a break. hold on, using my blush stick when I feel like it's time for me to kind of snap out of that unmotivated. Like if I've been kind of in my bed for a few days and I'm like, okay, it's time to get up and do something productive with my life. I actually, you know what, that doesn't really happen. That does not happen. What usually gets me out of that headspace is seeing someone else do what I should be doing. That's my thing, and then I get my ass up and do it. If I'm like super unmotivated, it kind of takes someone else's success to make me be like, you're being an idiot right now, Amelie. Go and do something. Okay, a lot of people are asking if I'm gonna go to Georgetown in the fall. Probably, because I feel like that is just the right thing for me to do. It's not 100%. I still have time to decide, but the answer is probably. I don't think things are gonna change because I'm not planning to like 100% spend all my time in DC. I have family here, I have work here, I have friends here. If I go to DC, I honestly don't think it's gonna change much. It's just something that I feel like I need to do because I need to connect with my teachers. I need to connect with students. The only way I will progress in my schoolwork is by being in a school environment. It's something that just makes you smile, twinkly lights. I kind of want to share this little anecdote with you guys as I'm putting on my mascara. One of my really good friends, Amanda, a few years ago or 3 years ago or something, I was feeling kind of sad about something and I don't really know what it was about. Just shows you that like things that you're sad about, you can't even remember them a few years later. But I was sad about something. She was like, something that I do every single day that makes me happier, pointing out really tiny things that put a smile on my face. Happiness isn't this huge big thing. It doesn't need to be this grand thing like, oh, this, if I get this, it will make me happy. If I look like this, it will make me happy. Anytime I drive by a house with twinkly lights like on the trees or whatever, I think to myself in that moment, that made me happy. And it's all these little things in life that you like take a second to realize, oh, that makes me happy. You realize like how happy life can be, how happy you can be in life, because it's all about like the little things. Okay, I'm like rushing because I'm a little late. I'm gonna just kind of finish this video off. Excuse me. I am such a burper. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. What's the best advice someone ever gave you? Is someone asked that question. I don't know why I worded that like an idiot. This is also a Joy highlighter. It's the best freaking powder highlighter I've ever used in my life. Something that I used to hate hearing all the time. It drove me nuts. And I realized that it drove me nuts every time my mom would say this. Subconsciously me realizing that it was something that I needed to learn. Never leave anything to chance. Never leave getting that good grade to chance. Work for it. Never leave getting that job for chance. Like work your ass for it. I'm gonna wrap it up with one final question. How to deal with anxiety. I am actually going on like a radio show to talk about anxiety with a specialist, with 2 specialists actually. So when that comes out, I will definitely tell you guys to go watch it because the pandemic has made me such an anxious person. I've never dealt with anxiety the way I have in the past few months. And really quickly, I just want to say, dealing with anxiety is an ever-evolving thing. Dealing with for months, I used to get panic attacks multiple times a week. I've recognized patterns in my daily routine that can help me like de-stress. I tend to be a huge overthinker, and that's something that I have recently been struggling with so much. I sense myself starting to overthink, right? I have a little tiny notebook that I keep in my purse, and I write it down. What I'm overthinking about. Once it's written down, I close that notebook and I don't think about it at all. So that's a huge thing that's helped me. But I also really emphasize therapy. I've been trying to find a therapist. I've gone to therapy sessions, but I've been trying to find the right therapist. It's okay if you don't click with your like the first therapist you have, or second or third or whatever. Like finding the right therapist is a process, but therapy is so helpful and so important. And BetterHelp is literally a platform where you can get mental health help. You can find a therapist online. You don't need to go ask your parents for it or anything. Okay, guys, with that, I just want to say I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for giving me questions and asking for advice and hearing what I have to say. I love you all to death. I'm gonna go to lunch with my gal pals, and I will talk to you soon. I have a lot of videos coming up. I love you guys.